What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? I'm doing all right. How about you? So we're gonna play some Wizard 101 tonight, because today actually marks the 10th anniversary of this game, and I can't believe it's already been 10 years. It's pretty insane. Now I know some of you might be thinking it's kind of strange that I'm streaming this game, but hey, I know it's targeted towards children, but this is a game I really have fond memories of, and it can be enjoyable. So for tonight, I'm going to stream a little bit of it, and hope you guys are going to tag along to celebrate with me. So let's get the game launched. Let's launch this thing. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Now, a disclaimer, there might be some audio issues in this stream because my mic is starting to die. I'm probably going to have to order a new headset pretty soon. So if you hear any weird static sounds or whatever, bear with me. Hopefully they won't happen too much, but I'm sure it's going to happen at least some point during the stream, so just be prepared for that. I'm sorry, there's really nothing to do about it right now until I get a new mic, so I'll get on that as soon as I can. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. Let's get this going. Click play. I will get this the game up on the screen. Just 1 second. It's loading up. Should be hearing the audio in a minute. Here we go. There you go. Wizard 101. Now, one thing I have to say is I don't know why my bits jar is full of bits. I've been testing some things out. Whenever you test a notification, apparently for bits, they stay in the jar. So I don't know why they're all there, but whatever. So yeah, I ran a poll on Twitter asking what you guys want me to do for my new wizard, like what school of magic I should do. And only one person voted, but they said death, so we might be doing death tonight. Because I have, my highest level wizard right now is a 21, which isn't very high, but it's the highest I have. Despite, this was the very first character I ever made, actually, was this one. He's only 20, so as you can see, I never got very high in this game, despite the fact I played it for many, many years. But that was simply just because of the fact that I didn't pay the subscription or buy any of the areas. So I just never got very far. I pretty much just grinded all the areas I did have. But yeah, tonight we're going to start a whole new wizard. I figured it'd be nice to start from scratch and show you guys the game who might have not played it. So let's start a new wizard.
Aha! The spell is working.
Oh yeah.
Look, Gamma. Finally, we have.
I don't know if I'm
found
going to actually
one.
sit through all these dialogue things, but whatever. Ooh.
A young wizard.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sit through all these, honestly. This is the first time I'm actually seeing the character creation with the new graphics, though. Because just last month, I believe, like a month or two ago, this game got a graphics update, where the graphics were improved, so that's kind of neat. However, it does kind of tank my frame rate, so I think I'm going to be playing with the classic mode for most of the stream. We'll see. I think I'm just going to skip the test. You can take a test when you create your wizard. It'll basically ask you questions like, I can spend my time, either by myself or with my friends. You just answer those, and eventually it comes up with like a school, like, oh, you're a fire wizard. But you can just skip it and just choose whatever you want. So yeah. Oh crap! There we go with the audio. Should I do death? That was the vote I got on Twitter, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Death is one I haven't really played too much with, so you know, we'll go death. Go death. Death wizards are often solitary, driven, brave, and intelligent. Famous necromancers include Dracula, Dr. Frankenstein, Ophelia. Death wizards use drains, taking strength from their enemies and healing themselves.
Oh, my vision is failing.
Yeah. So let's make
you
our character.
A boy or a girl? But now that we know what you are,
What you look like.
what do you look like?
Alright, see, a bit of backstory in Wizard 101. I first played it around the time it came out. My dad actually was the one who found it, and he was like, hey, check out this game, want to try it? So I did, and I played it for many, many years, and I still play it on occasion, just not very often. It's every once in a while I'll hop in and do some stuff, usually during like the holidays and they have special quests and whatnot. That's usually when I do it. But let's see, which hair should we do? I kind of like that one. What color hair should we have, though? I think I want purple hair. Can we do purple? Yeah, let's do purple. That's kind of neat. What hairstyle should we do, though? Should we do that? I kind of like that one. Think we should do that? Yeah, let's go with that. What face should we do though? That face is way too creepy. I don't know why it's in the game. Let's stick with that. Sure.
Good, good.
What do you wear?
What do you wear?
Since we're death, I like to go black and red. Can you do black and red? You can. I like to go black and red. Wait, did I pass black? Was there not an all black robe? I guess that's kind of black. Yeah, I guess it's more of a gray. I don't know, that works. That works.
All right then.
What should her name be? Watermelon. Honestly, I can honestly say I've never heard of this game before. Really? I'm shocked. This game used to be advertised all the time on television, at least on the channels I watched. Back in the day, I don't think it's advertised anymore. Yeah, this game is pretty old now. As you can see, it's a child-focused MMO. But like I said, it can be fun. That's why I'm going to play it, because I have some good memories of this game. Okay, so let's pick a name. Doesn't really matter what her name is, but let's see if we can find one that's kind of neat. Richard, Robert. Ooh, I like Ronin. Let's do that. Ronin Doc. Rogan Dark Rider. That's kind of a cool name. Dark Rider. Hey, wait, I can do Blade Runner, I think. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I thought you could. Yeah, let's do Ronin Dark Spear. Ronin Dark Spear. Ronin Dark Stone. Ronin Dark Sword. Ronin Dark Thorn. Rosin Dark. Let's just do Dark Rider. I like that. Dark Rider. Let's do it. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that was really strange. Oh, I think it's trying to load the tutorial. Oh, that's why it's taking a while. I don't want to do the tutorial though. Can we just skip that? Can we just skip that? I knew of this game but never played it. How you doing, Narius? Or Narius? I don't know how you say it. I'm just gonna say Narius. Welcome. It's an MMO. Is it still online with servers and everything? Yes, it is, Watermelon. I know. I'm shocked too. Out of all the MMOs I played as a kid, this is the one that survived, and I'm shocked. Because I used to play a game on CartoonNetwork.com called Fusion Fall. And that was an MMO as well, and that game was awesome. But that game died a long time ago, although it is being brought back by fans. Bro, what? The game just crashed. Not crashed, but like it said, disconnected. Well, that's dumb. Let's try going back in then. That's never happened to me before. Isn't it funny how I streamed the game and for the first time ever, like I come into something I've never seen before? Alright. Technical difficulties. Is that Sephiroth on the right? Wait, what are you talking about? Who's that? What are you referring to, Narius? Alright, there we go. I feel like this was some studio's way to make a Harry Potter MMO, but didn't have the license. Kind of. It's the only, like, Harry Potter kind of game like out there. It's kind of good. Alright, now can we play our character? Or what? Please tell us it's not going to not let us play. That's really stupid. I might be able to play one of my other characters though, so if that's what it comes to, then we'll do that. Because this has never happened to me before, ever. This is weird. Very, very weird. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. We're just gonna skip the tutorial. Yes, I know how to play the game. I know how to play the game. Alright. So we're in the game now. Cool. So let's get our first quest.
Welcome to Wizard City, young wizard.
Yeah.
The headmaster.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip some of these messages. If you guys want me to actually, like, you know, keep them up so you guys can read them or hear them, let me know. But otherwise, I'm gonna skip through most of the dialogue stuff because it's kind of, you know, silly. So yeah, first quest is talk to Private Stilson, the absolute unit.
You have just been given a tutorial.
Yeah. Can we turn that off? Oh god, we gotta turn these tutorial tips off. Hold on a minute. Is that... I thought it was off by default here. Let's see. Where is that in the options? I forget. I like the Nutcracker Wizard tier, right? Oh, yeah? I didn't see that. Wizard City. Took them a while to come up with that one, huh? Yeah, they didn't spend very long thinking about that. Display emojis. Emojis. Remember realm. Oh, you can do that now. Wow, okay, I didn't know that. Chat menu. Chat balloons, quest tips. Critical only. It's still going to bring up a bunch of nonsense, though. Alright. So, I'm going to go to a less populated server, because sometimes the frame rate can tank. Yeah, let's go to Drake. Who cares? Ironically, this is an MMO where I don't really want other people around. So yeah, god damn it. I don't know if you guys heard me earlier, but I said that my mic is starting to die. So sometimes during the stream, you're probably going to hear crackling and static, and I apologize. I really do, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to try to order a new headset soon, so hopefully that crisis will be averted, and we should be back in action. But for today's stream, we're going to have to deal with the problems, so I apologize. Why are annoying tutorial givers and helpers in fantasy games always owls? Because I guess that's the only animal they can think of that looks intelligent. I don't know. What other animal would you get? Like a bat or something? I don't know. No, not the mic. Yeah, I know. But to be fair, I've had this headset for over 5 years. Actually, no longer than that. What am I talking about? I've had it since like 2011, so that's 7 years, right? Yeah, I've had it for a long time. It's been quite a champ, so I can't really complain. And the headset I plan on getting is going to be probably a lot better than this one, or just as good, so no worries there. Anyways, let's actually go to our quest. But yeah, this is Wizard City. This is the Commons of Wizard City. As you can see, there's birthday stuff everywhere because it is the 10th anniversary. 10 years of this game. It's still going strong, man. I think, you know what? I have a theory. I think the reason why this game is still up and running is because this game isn't tied down by a major publisher. Fusion Fall, that game I used to play, that was obviously run by Cartoon Network. And then another game I used to play, Free Realms, that was run by Sony. And those are big corporations, obviously. So I think this game being more of an independent, you know, sort of an indie game, I guess, is kind of a strong point when it comes to longevity.
None shall pass. Unicorn way is off limits.
They just recently changed these voice actors. So this guy used to have an awful voice. Like, none shall pass. Super bad.
You show
looks legit.
Looks legit.
Looks lit.
Alright, let's go Unicorn way. Looks lit, fam. Because owls equals wise, like the chip brand, or the Tootsie Roll, or Winnie the Pooh. That's such an owl stereotype. Yeah, man, we should complain. We should start a riot on Twitter. I think they're being pretty racist towards owls, don't you think? What are you doing, King's Isle? Why are you being so racist? Or speciesist, animalist?
Ha! A letter from the head.
Letter from the headmaster.
We would be honored if you would use your power.
I leveled up. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ! There's the mic again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Most legit. Most legit. Not to quit. Yeah, for any of you guys watching, I submitted 3 emotes to Twitch. Hopefully they'll get approved. They might not. We'll see. Because, I don't know, I was going through the rules, and hopefully it'll be fine, but it depends how picky they are. Hopefully they won't reject them, though. And if they do approve them, then you guys will have some nice emotes to use if you end up deciding to subscribe to me at any point. Of course, I never expect anything. I don't expect subscriptions. I don't expect donations. I don't expect any of that stuff. I don't expect that kind of stuff. But I do appreciate it very much if you decide to do that. So I want to make sure that if you guys decide to do that, that there's going to be some cool stuff for you guys to get. So I have some emotes. I have some loyalty badges uploaded. And there's some other stuff I plan on changing in this channel that hopefully make things cooler. I actually think I have a song request bot working. So since you guys are watching Nereus and Watermelon, do me a favor if you can. See if you can test it. Type in !SR space followed by the name of the song and then a space and a dash, another space, and then the artist. Do that, and I want to see if it works. Because I think it should be working, but I'm not entirely sure, so let's test it out. I believe that's how you type it in. Oh crap, who followed me? Hold on, I missed it. Sully Dark Blue Ghost, how you doing? Aloha! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing on this fine evening? I've only ever had one emote rejected, but it was my fault because I didn't read the rules. Oh, I see. Yeah, I should be fine, but, you know, if they're too picky and say something like, oh, it's not easy to read or something, then, okay, whatever, I'll choose something else, so, whatever. Neri says, sorry, I missed that noise over here. Oh, you talking about what I said earlier? No, I was just saying that I have a song request bot set up, so if you can, if you want, try to test it by typing in exclamation mark SR. Okay, I'll just do it right now to kind of show you what it should look like. So, like, type the song name first. Here, I'll do it right now. Africa. Nereus, thank you so much for the follow, man. Or ma'am. I don't judge here. Yeah, so see what I just typed in the chat right there? Put it in that format. The S might need to be capitalized, but I don't think it does. If it doesn't work, well, then I'm going to have to do some more work over the week to figure out what I'm doing wrong, because I tried to set it up, and I think it worked, but whatever. Anyways, let's stop walking around. Let's actually fight some lost souls here. Unfortunately, they are not flaming skulls, but they're ghosts, so they're halfway there, I guess. Oh, God. Sorry. Ah! But, yeah, Wizard 101 is an MMO, and the combat is turn-based, which I usually don't like, but in this game, it's okay. Your spells are cards. It's a card-based system, and you just pick a card, and you just click on the enemy and cast it. Spells use mana, which is the blue orb, or what do you call that? Crystal ball in the left corner. Obviously, red's the health. There's little white dots in front of your wizard around that circle. Those are pips, and you need a certain amount of pips to do certain spells. Like high-level spells require a lot of pips. Those little red floating things are little health wisps that you can grab. They'll give you health. There's also blue ones that give you mana. So yeah, let me check. Yeah, I guess the chat bot isn't working. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on this week. I apologize. I promise I'll get this stuff set up at some point. Once it is set up, you will be able to type that in and request a song, and whenever I have to go for a second or whatever during a break, I can play some of your requests. Doing well, or doing good. It's a bright, sunshiny day over here. Hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastic, despite the fact that it's extremely hot here right now. Yeah, the weather here sucks, and I'm freaking like sweating in my seat right now, but whatever. Hopefully the fall comes sooner rather than later. So yeah, our quest is defeat one of 3 lost souls. We're gonna fight these guys. Unicorn Way, which is where we are right now, the street, because Wizard 101 is divided into streets with combat zones and whatnot. Unicorn Way is like the most boring and tedious street. Once you get out of Unicorn Way, there's a lot more interesting stuff to do. This is basically like a tutorial what we're doing right now, like the starting area for noobs, for newbies. So we just gotta do all these tedious quests and whatnot. Let's fight this guy. So how combat works is if you're on the sidewalk, you're okay, but if you go into the street, then enemies can be aggroed. That's essentially how that works. No worries, I've been wrangling with chatbots myself lately. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know how any of this stuff works. I just became affiliate, so I'm learning all sorts of new stuff. So it's gonna take some time for me to do some research, figure out how to set all that up, so don't worry. It's coming eventually. Soon TM. Talk to Private Connolly. Oh, that is something I've always hated about this game, or any MMO for that matter. Or I guess RPGs too. Is like you do a quest and then you gotta walk all the way back to the guy. You can set markers by pressing this little thing right here, mark location, but it does take up mana. Your mana down here, and since we have very little mana at this stage, I'm not gonna be doing that too much. Also, I'll show you guys. Let's see if we can actually use it. So this is what the game has looked like for the past 10 years, graphically. But like I said, about like a month or 2 ago, they did update the graphics, so I'll show you what the new updated graphics look like. Let's do it. Boom! Looks a lot better, doesn't it? And the frame rate's actually not too terrible, so maybe we'll leave it on.
Turn the tide for us.
Yeah, turn the tide, whatever.
Talk to Sarah Nightchant.
I love how he's like, talk to Sarah Nightchant. Like, dude, he's freaking like, what is that, like, maybe 35 feet away? Like, come on, man. You can just shout to him. Why am I doing all your errands? I don't get it. I like the scenery. Yeah, no, this game is... one of the things I like about this game is the art style. It's very pretty. I think that kind of holds the game together.
Professor Melinda Wu sent me here to see
Did
if the
she
rumors.
now?
Would you check for me? Just
No,
walk
I don't
down
really feel like
Unicorn Way
checking
and
for
see
you,
if you
but
can
alright.
find any fairies.
It's a whole new world of
Fantastic. You guys
affiliation,
know how
yeah,
to
for
defend
real.
yourself.
Oh no. Speaking of that, you guys excited for the Aladdin movie that's coming out? Because I am.
Good gracious, skeletal
Waiting for a
pilots
trailer to
are
come out,
moving
man. I
all
want to
the
see what that
houses
movie's
on
gonna be like.
Unicorn Way. They're not so
Live action
dangerous
Aladdin is gonna be surely
individually,
interesting.
but in numbers they can't be stopped.
Let me check my
Please write
spell
them
book
out.
real quick. I don't have any spells, okay. I remember back in the day when this game first came out, what you would have every starter spell of every school. But now they just give you 3 of like the 3 of the base school spell, and then you get a bunch of these what are called minor spells. This minor death tap and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, not only were the graphics updated, but the music and some of the sound effects were also updated. And for the most part, I like everything that they've done to the game. I'm really happy they're actually putting in the effort to quote-unquote remaster the game. Because that was something I always wanted, but I kind of just joked about, like, oh, this game will never get remastered. But it kind of is now. Not everything has been changed yet. Only a couple of things in Wizard City have been changed. But they are slowly going to be updating the whole game. So within the next year or two, this whole game will probably be looking really nice and fresh. I'm legit surprised that any MMO has not only lasted 10 years, but lasted despite WoW ruling the MMO world. Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of MMOs have died out because of WoW. WoW was just a freaking juggernaut. But this game kind of stands apart for being one of the only kid-focused MMOs, I think. You just gotta fight a bunch of these guys, I guess. Yeah, jeez, I'm so sorry about that microphone. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna order a headset like after the stream's over. It's something I really don't want to spend a ton of money on, but it's something I need, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I suppose. I don't want you guys to hear the whole time streaming. What kind of mic you got? Well, I'm using a Turtle Beach PX21 headset. You can look it up. It's a headset that was designed for the PS3, but it can work on pretty much anything. There's a USB port and a headphone jack. I've been using it for years. It used to be a Modern Warfare 3 limited edition headset, but then that broke, and like, it broke twice actually. And when they sent me a replacement, they didn't have that headset in production anymore, so they just sent me, you know, an equivalent, which is the PX21. Same headset, just without all the Call of Duty stuff, which I think I actually prefer nowadays. But yeah, gosh, this game is... I haven't actually seen Unicorn Way before remastered. I've seen all the other areas, but not with this area. This game is a lot more gorgeous. Look at this. I'm going to go back to classic mode just to show you how old it looks before. Look at this. This is what it used to look like. And then now... it's all fancy. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but it has been updated. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. Also, let me know how the audio is. I think it should be good, but let me know if at any point the game's too loud and you can't hear me. Or I'm too loud. Whoa, did you see that weird glitch there? That was interesting. I'd say get yourself a Yeti, but they're not exactly cheap. No, a friend of mine is eventually, whenever he gets around to it, he's going to be sending me a mic, hopefully. It's going to be a Snowball, not a Yeti. But still a pretty good mic from what I hear, so looking forward to that. And the headset that I'm getting, the mic on it is not as good as the one I'm using now, but it's, based on the reviews I've seen, it's still pretty good. So, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. So, it'll hopefully be good enough to hold me over until I get the mic that my friend has. And of course, as time goes on, I will probably end up getting a really good mic, but for right now, I just don't have the money to be spending hundreds of dollars possibly on new mics. Don't worry. Oh, cool, like Halo Remaster, you can switch back and forth. Yeah, I like the fact you can switch back and forth. I think any game that changes the graphics should do that. Audio's good. Okay, good. 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 Let's fight some dark fairies. See, combat in this game is extremely simple. However, once you get to higher levels, you get a ton of different spells. And they can, see, This game is actually a lot of fun when you have people, particularly friends, to play with, because there's kind of a strategy to the turn-based combat where you want to actually sync your spells. Because whenever you have friends or people fighting with you, you can see what spells they're about to cast during this round above their name. So if you see someone casting a particular spell, you might be like, oh, I'm not going to cast this spell, I'm going to cast this other one since that spell's going to do this, you know. Kind of being vague with my description, but I think you can get what I'm saying. And there's different schools of magic. So there's Life, which can heal. There are healers. There's the Storm School, which does the most damage out of any other school, but has the least amount of health. There's Ice Wizards, which have a lot of health. They can take a lot of damage, and they have some cool abilities. Fire is sort of a combination of sort of a balance between Storm and... Well, basically, Fire is just like, they don't have as much health as Storm, they still have a lot of health, and they have a little more accuracy on their spells than Storm. So I think it's a good balance between accuracy and health, and I don't know, I think they're just kind of the middle of the road, basically is what I'm trying to say. The Fire School also has a lot of spells that do damage over rounds. So like for 3 rounds, your spell will do damage without having to do anything else. Audio wrangling, the bane of a streamer. Dude, you're not even a joke. Slightly, God, my mic is freaking killing me. I'm so sorry. Slightly off topic, but do you know how many episodes they plan to release for a Medieval? I know 4 just came out and 5 is in beta testing, but have they mentioned a cap on levels? Yes, there's going to be 7, I believe. Yeah, there's 7 episodes. Because the one that's coming out is episode 5, The Forges. After that is episode 6, The Arcane Expanse. And the one after that is unnamed, but there is another one after that. So there's 7 in total. Episode 5 should be coming out for the next week or 2 based on what they've said in the Discord. But of course, nothing's confirmed. I have played a medieval episode 5, and I can't say much about it right now because we're kind of under sort of an NDA. But what I can say about it is that I think it's pretty fun. It's probably one of the best episodes in the game right now, actually, in my opinion. But that's really all I can say about it right now. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, definitely look forward to that. And yeah, Watermelon, you definitely need to play a medieval after you beat Hexen, because that is a very medieval's a fun game, and it gets better with every episode. It really does. There is one episode in the game I really don't like because the enemies are not fun to fight. But I will give props to the fact that almost every episode in a medieval feels unique. It doesn't feel repetitive. The levels and the enemies you fight are all very different, depending on the episode you're playing. So I feel like there's something for everyone in that game almost. Another thing about this game, because people always ask me, why do you play this 101? That's for kids. Well, yeah, it's for kids, but there's so many things to love about it. The music, for one thing. The music is really good in this game, especially the remastered ones that they've done. It's one of those things where the music in the remastered tracks, I'd say, is probably better, but I still prefer the originals just because, you know, they're the originals that I grew up with.
Oh, bless you, child.
But it is nice to hear higher quality versions of those tracks, that's for sure. I leveled up again, yay! Part of me sort of wants to wait till the episodes are all available to play, but part of me always wants to jump in after Hexen. Yeah, see, you know what's funny? When Dusk was about to come out, I actually thought about waiting until all the episodes were out. And oh boy, am I glad I didn't do that. Life would be a lot different, let me tell you.
Unicorn
I would have missed out on so much.
My friends all speak with her in the hedge maze at the end of Unicorn Way.
Yeah, after I beat episode 5, I was kind of like, oh, well, now what? Now I gotta wait like a couple more months for the next episode. I gotta give them credit though; they've been releasing new episodes for Medieval at a pretty decent pace. That's pretty cool. Talk to Lady Oriole. Oh, she's in the hedge maze. Damn. I can't remember where I have to go, but I'm gonna mark my spot right there. See, that's a location that I just marked right there. Also, I should mention too, I don't know if you've noticed, but the stream is kind of almost in like a widescreen format, and I had to put a background image so that you wouldn't see the black bars. That's just because of the way I have to stream this game. I couldn't get it to work any other way other than capturing it in a window, so it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but I just couldn't get like a whole full screen image, unfortunately. Streaming can be a headache sometimes, getting everything set up. That's for sure. It's just like Watermelon was saying, bouncing the audio is one of like the worst things ever. Because I did stream yesterday, but it was a very... I'm just be honest, it was not a good stream. I apologize for that. what I noticed afterwards is that the audio was pretty bad. Like, you could barely hear me. So again, I apologize for that, but I did try to fix it for this stream, so hopefully it's good now. And according to you guys, it is, so good. Let me see. Alright. Yeah, I only seen episode 1 and half episode 2. I should finish that again. Maybe when episode 3 comes out. Yeah, episode 2, man, you gotta finish it. It is really good. It is really good. Episode 3 should be coming out, hopefully, nothing's confirmed, but hopefully by the end of the year. I imagine it would, but hey, no rush. And New Blood isn't just working on episode 3. They're also working on a lot of other stuff
Praise the light. Someone has
at the same time, which is why it's taking a
Something
while.
has been corrupted.
They had to
Thank you for
import
coming.
the game into a new Unity engine and all sorts of stuff, so. In time.
Save my fairies.
Guys, this character's voice is so much better than it used to be. She used to have a very high-pitched, annoying voice. Oh my god. She'd be like, "Thank you for coming." Super annoying.
I know it is a dark
And also,
path.
characters have animations
It
now,
must
so they
be
didn't have
done.
before. They used to just kind of
Take
float
care,
in
wizard.
place and look kind of dead. So that used to be creepy. Once... Ooh, how do you say your name? One Smimming Aladdin? Is that how you say it? Welcome. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. There's usually a chest back here. At least I think... I don't know if it's randomized or what. Not sure. Ah, there it is. By the way, I apologize if you hear voices in the background. My family's having dinner, so they're talking out there, and I apologize for that. Hopefully they shouldn't interrupt us too much then. That's the problem with streaming. I have to stream pretty late at night usually, because otherwise my family's going to be freaking, you know, vacuuming or something, and that's not going to be a fun stream. Yeah, I haven't seen this area remastered either. It's freaking gorgeous compared to the way it used to look. Doing great. How about you? I am doing fantastic. Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. I'm having a good time right now, and I still can't believe this game is 10 years old. It's crazy, man. I have so many great memories of this game. I really do. I used to play this game with my friends and play it when I was at my dad's office when I was a kid. Whenever because I used to have to go to his work and just kind of chill out while he worked, and I would just chill out in this one extra office and just play this game all the time. I used to play this. I used to play Fusion Fall, Free Realms. I used to play all those games, and now Wizard 1's the only one left out of those three. Although Free Realms and Fusion Fall are coming back eventually via fan revival, so that is exciting. I've been looking forward to those for a very long time. I just realized I have to fight Dark Fairies. I am totally not paying attention. Don't want to be in the street. Crap. But yeah, glad to hear you're doing well, Swimming Aladdin. Welcome to the stream, buddy. So are you a returning player? Yes, I am. I said earlier, I've been playing since, I want to say, about early 2009. Maybe it was 2008. I can't remember. But it was definitely within like the first year I started playing Wizard 101. The game was it was very early on when I first started playing. Let me fight some Dark Fairies. Yeah, I've been on and off this game for many years. I don't have wizards that are like super high level or anything, because I never bought the subscription or anything. Actually, it's not true. I did buy a subscription for this game one time, but that was a long time ago, and I got as far as Krakatopia, and that was it. I do have access to some of those areas now, but that was because I grinded a bunch of ads. Because this game is a system where you can watch ads and you can gain in-game currency by watching them. So for like years, I just grinded out ads until I could unlock them. Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, Swimming Aladdin, or I'm just gonna play Swimming Aladdin, because I don't know how else to say your name. Good lord. My mic is starting to break, I said this earlier in the stream, my mic is starting to break, and as a result, you're going to be hearing some static, and I know it sucks, and I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's been fine all day. It wasn't until I started to prep for the stream that it started to do this. So just bear with me for tonight. I promise I'm going to get a new mic soon. I promise. Hopefully within the next day or two. I'm going to be ordering it like right after the stream's over. Because, yeah, I'm not dealing with this. If I, like, sit perfectly still, I can kind of avoid the problem. Because I think it happens whenever I move the little, like, control box, little volume box. Whenever I move that, it starts to go... It's ear-piercing, for me at least. I don't know how it is for you guys. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let's... attack. Watermelon. Don't mind me entering lurk mode. No worries, man. I know you probably got some stuff to do, but thanks for sticking around, though. And again, man, I gotta thank you for the bits yesterday. Thank you so much for the bits. It really does mean a lot. You're the first person to throw some bits my way, so thank you. I very much appreciate it, man. All right. You know, another thing about this game, man, it definitely has improved over the years. Because I remember back in the day, Aladdin, if you used to play this game back in the day, you'd know. Aladdin, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, man, or ma'am. Like I said, I don't judge. I kind of just default to saying man, but anyways, what's I saying? Back in the day, it was really, really hard to get gold in this game. Like, oh god, it was awful. Do I need to fight one more fairy? Crap. Getting gold, which is the the non-premium currency in this game, crowns is the premium currency. Getting gold used to be impossible. So to just, like, I didn't get a house, or as they call them, castles in this game. I didn't get a castle forever. In fact, it was actually this year or last year. I think it was last year. Last year is when I first got a castle, if you can believe it. And that was just because it was so hard to get enough gold, you know, for me to buy one. And like I said, I didn't have like access to all the areas, so I couldn't progress quest-wise. So getting gold was just hard. Now it's fairly easy because there's lots of things you can do to get them. You can, like one of the easiest ways to get gold is to go fishing, because you can not only sell your fish, but there's also a chance you can pull a treasure chest out of the water that can usually have up to like 1,300 gold in it or more. So getting gold in this game is a lot easier now, thank God, because it was a grind before. Alright. So is that all the fairies? Good. I cannot wait to get out of Unicorn Way. I hate this freaking street. It's so tedious. No, I don't want... See, I thought... See? This is why you look both ways for crossing the street, children. Look both ways. Good lord. 235 health. My goodness. What a lad. What an absolute unit. It was so hard for non-members. It was. It really was. So for someone like me, it was quite the struggle to get anything done in this game. That's my highest level wizard is a 21. However, the very first wizard I ever made is a 20, and that's it, because it was just so hard to get anywhere once you did all the main quests that were in the free areas. Like I said, Krakatopia, I beat Krakatopia, and that's it. I didn't go to Marleybone or any other worlds in this game. And there are a ton of worlds now. Holy crap! I gotta give the developers credit, man. They've really done a good job at making sure this game has tons and tons of content over the years. Fun fact, actually, I think it was Tom Hall. Don't quote me on that. But somebody who used to work at id Software helped found the company that made this game, King's Isle. That's just a little fun little factoid there. I have to do some research again. I think it was Tom Hall. It could have been someone else, though, so don't quote me on that. But someone who did work at id Software at one point did help work on this game and bring the company up. So, see, it all comes full circle on this channel.